So as an industry, we're constantly looking for ways to keep good drivers. Well, stick around, because I think I've found a way hidden deep inside an article that you'll want to hear about. Coming up on The Journal. Howdy ho, Bossman here, creative executive behind the Truth in Broadcasting Network, your Commander-in-Chief of the United States of Truckin. Welcome to you current subscribers. If you're new here, become a subscriber. You will learn how to make trucking great again. Email us with your thoughts on stories you'd like talked about here on Truckin City Media on how to make trucking great again. How do you keep drivers in an industry that keeps chasing them away? Well, one way, according to an article in Fleet Owner, is to pay attention to the FMCSA's task force on truck leasing programs. They ask, are lease purchase agreements the silver bullet, or is it the Trojan horse that's making us look bad? Driver retention is an elephant in a large discussion over ways to make trucking great again. There are good leasing programs, but then there are also ones to run from. Fleets are desperate to find ways to keep people, keep the trucks moving, and keep the profitability high. But here's the cold hard truth, and something you really need to look at just as carefully as the FMCSA has. Lease purchase programs dangle the dream of truck ownership like a carrot on a stick. They promise financial freedom, independence, and the pride of running your own show. What's behind the curtain is anything but a pot of gold. Pure and simple, a trap as easy as anything else. Especially when you take into consideration the multitude of contracts that exist out there that are known to be predatory contracts, leading to negative paychecks and dream-crushing activities you'll never recover from. How about this little nugget from the FMCSA? Less than 1 in 100 drivers actually finish a lease program. That's right, less than 1 in 100. Find that startling? I do. That's not a success rate. That's a complete and utter failure, no matter what way you slice it. You guys aren't going to end up a loyal driver or fan of whatever company you're working for under those conditions. You're going to wind up disillusioned, broke, and like many others, just leaving the industry because you see no hope. I started the video talking about retention. Well, you want to fix retention, improve the conditions, and give people a little bit of hope. I'm not saying lease programs are bad. I'm currently engaged in one, and it's working rather well. In fact, when you think about it, anytime you work for a mega carrier, you're normally going to work a lease purchase program anyway. It benefits them because the onus to maintain the truck then becomes your problem. But so long as you produce, and so long as you know what you're doing, you're okay. Well, let's talk about what real retention looks like. Most bad actors are all about squeezing every last dime out of you. They don't care about the money you make. They only care about what's in it for them. When it comes to retention, we need to flip this argument on its head. If you want to keep drivers in those trucks, get off the bottom line argument. You got to make money, so does the driver. Kudos to the FMCSA for bringing up a task force to look into the matter. The link will be in the description. I recommend you take a good long look at this article and what's been discussed, as it will open your eyes to exactly some of the things you need to look for if you are considering a lease purchase in the future. For the most part, there are a few companies that honestly know what they're doing. Lease purchase, when done correctly, can be a viable option for you to succeed and become the independent owner-operator you want to be. So here's a couple of tips I want you to consider when you're looking into your next lease purchase program. First of all, look carefully at the business model. Make sure there's enough income potential to support the dream of truck ownership. Only you and your accountant know what you need. When you sign a contract, make sure you read it and understand it very carefully. Once you've signed it, you cannot get out of it. Thirdly, when it comes to risk and reward, make sure you've got yourself well prepared, well set up with a backup plan in case something goes wrong. No plan is perfect. Even the best lease purchase programs can run amok real quick. A backup plan and cash in reserves is your best friend and best advice. If you have any additional advice you want others to know about, please put them in the comments below. Share your wealth with the world. Be sure and give this video a like. If you're not already subscribed, please go down below. We are here to help you make trucking great again with our journals during the week, videos you're watching right now, live presentations of the journal during the week as well, and on the weekends, we do a Frontlines show where we let you and panelists debate the news and talk about what's on your mind. 7 p.m. any night. Look for me. The Truth in Broadcasting is here for you. Lease purchases, as they stand, for the most part, are a band-aid to those with poor credit. Make sure, whatever you do, you don't make it worse than before you began. The things you learn become better when taught to others. Until next time, guys, remember, it's the trucks that make the deliveries, but it's you that make the difference. Remember, keep the faith and keep a rolling.